of this food. This is a rice cake called mochi. People started to make mochi about 2,000 years ago in Japan. In those days, they worshipped rice as a god. We would like to tell you about this traditional food. In my part, I will tell you how to make and enjoy it. Let's see how to make mochi. First, steam rice. Second, place the rice in a mortar. Third, one person pounds the steamed rice with a mallet, and another person adds water and kneads mochi quickly between each strike. This procedure is called mochitsuki in Japanese. A mortar is regarded as a woman and a mallet as a man. So we do mochitsuki to pray for the prosperity of a family and its descendants. Traditionally, mochi is believed to bring us good luck in Japan. So we should do mochitsuki for celebrations and happy occasions. I conducted a survey to find out how familiar mochi is to us and how we enjoy it. First, please look at this graph. This shows how many of us have experienced mochitsuki among the second-year students of our school. As you can see, 85% of us have. Mochitsuki is especially popular with children. Many elementary schools and kindergarten in Japan have events with mochitsuki. So, many people have experienced it in their childhood. Mochi is very simple food, and in many cases we have it with different toppings. Look at this graph. This tells you what toppings are popular among the students of our school. The most popular topping is kinako, soybean flour with sugar, 31%. Next comes soy sauce and soy sauce with sugar, 30%. Then anko, sweet bean paste, 10%. Mochi with anko like this attracts young people recently because it is very Instagrammable. Also, Japanese often eat isobeyaki. It is a toasted mochi dipped with soy sauce and wrapped in seaweed. These are popular and common toppings. Mochi has been loved for a long time in Japan. So, we still enjoy mochitsuki and eat mochi often. The next speaker will talk about mochi for the new year. As we told you, mochi has long been eaten on happy occasions in Japan. Therefore, there are many events we celebrate with mochi. Today, I introduce mochi for the new year. First, I tell you about kagami mochi. Kagami means mirror in Japanese. Kagami mochi is offered to the god during the New Year holidays. Its round shape comes from an old Japanese mirror, which has been the subject of religious faith. Kagami mochi is believed to be a temporary residence for a god during the period. This god is called Toshigami, who comes down to our world during the holidays and gives us happiness and protection. Traditionally, we display kagami mochi at home and pray for divine protection. Every decoration of kagami mochi has its meaning. For example, bitter orange means the prosperity of a family. Urajiro, a plant whose leaves are white on the bark, is for long life. A god leaves kagami mochi at the end of the New Year holidays, but it retains the power from God. We eat kagami mochi to gain the power after the holidays. Next, I tell you about zoni. Zoni is soup with mochi, and we have enjoyed it for more than 600 years. Zoni has rich variety in its ingredients, shapes of mochi, and kind of soup depending on region. In general, in the Eastern Japan, people have zoni with square mochi and clear soup, while in the Western Japan, they have round mochi with miso soup. However, we have countless combinations of a variety of mochi, soup, and ingredients. Please look at this graph. This shows what kind of zoni the students of our school have. Even in the same region, we have such differences. Finally, I introduce very unique zoni to you. It's zoni Kagawa from Kagawa Prefecture. It looks quite common, but actually there is sweet bean paste in this mochi. In different parts of Japan or with different families, we have such differences. Japanese people have celebrated the New Year with mochi and gain power and happiness from mochi. Mochi is the essential food for the New Year in Japan. The next speaker will talk about mochi and our health. Japanese people love mochi very much. Sometimes we eat it too much, especially during the New Year holidays. And some people are afraid that mochi makes us fat. However, mochi gives us a lot of benefits. In this part, let's look at mochi from a nutritional point of view. First, I tell you about some nutritional facts about mochi. In 100 grams, mochi has 235 calories of energy, equivalent to 4.5 calories. Mochi is ideal food as well. Also, mochi is rich in nutrition. It has about 15 grams carbohydrate in 100 grams. Just about 16 cucumbers. It also has about 4 grams of protein, the same as 3 bananas. To increase its nutritional value even more, I recommend you to eat it with cheese. The nutrients needed for healthy bone are calcium and protein. Cheese contains 5 to 10 times more calcium than milk. Mochi is rich in protein, so we can absorb good nutrients for healthy bone efficiently. We have popular dishes with this combination, such as mochi pizza and mochi gratin. Second, I talk about 3 major advantages of mochi. The first one is to keep us going longer. We feel full due to the rise of the blood sugar level. Sugar is contained a lot in carbohydrates. So some doctors eat mochi for breakfast on the day of a major surgery. The second one is give us more strength. The main source of energy during exercise is also sugar. Athletes demanding a lot of stamina often say, the key to the game is how to get sugar. Amazingly, an 82-year-old man, Matsumoto Hiroshi, has the world record in swimming. He eats mochi before practice every morning. The third one is to activate our brain. The brain works well when glucose was ingested. Carbohydrates are changed into glucose. Mochi contains them a lot. Mochi can give you higher scores. Why don't you eat mochi for breakfast on the day of the exam? As we see, we can get a lot of nutrition with a small amount of mochi. Not only that, mochi helps us improve our performance. Don't you think it is perfect food for students? Next, Miu is going to tell you about mochi sweets.
Do you like sweets? I love it! As a last speaker, I'm going to introduce very delicious mochi sweets from our prefecture. named Akafuku and tell you why it is popular. Mochi sweet is usually mochi wrapped in a sweet bean paste in it. In contrast, Akafuku is topped with a sweet bean paste. You can see three lines here. These lines represent the flow of water in Isuzu River, which runs beside the main Akafuku shop. Actually, Akafuku has a long history. Now, I have a question for you. How old is Akafuku? The answer is about 300 years old. Now, I'll tell you about its history. From early in the 16th century to the middle of the 19th century, there was nationwide boom of making pilgrimage to Isekurando Shrine, the most sacred shrine in Japan, and is located in Ao Prefecture. A tea house by the shrine started to sell the mochi sweet to pilgrims in 1707. It is said that the name Akafuku came from a comment on the mochi by a tea expert from Kyoto. It means great sincerity. Akafuku is still loved by many people and one of the most popular souvenir sweets. Now, last year, in a very popular TV program, they conducted a survey with 10,000 people to find popular souvenir sweet in Japan. According to the survey, Akafuku was 5th rank of the top 20. Many of them, every year, 800 million people, including tourists from abroad, visit the Isekurando Shrine. Many of them enjoy having Akafuku at its main shop nearby. Akafuku has taste which makes us want to repeat again. In summer, they also serve shaved ice with Akafuku. This is also popular during the hot summer season. Akafuku has been loved for about 300 years, and I am sure that Akafuku will be loved forever. I hope you will try this delicious sweet when you come to Japan. This is the end of our presentation. We are very happy if you get interested in mochi. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Very good presentation. They are very enthusiastic. Please give them a big hand again. Thank you very much. Okay, next group, tea ceremony group, please come to the front.